reluctant to answer, kind of like Mike, is like, so I told you the Cub Food story. You know, I didn't know much about the world. And then when I got to college on full scholarship, I knew I loved poetry. But back then, my advisor, who I looked up to, said, if you want to be a poet for a living, you have to go get an MFA and then be a professor. That's the only way you can make it. And I don't, to her, that was the only way to make it back then. But that's not what I ended up doing. And I'm trying to say that there are different things you can try, but if you had asked me back then, oh, I'm gonna be the program director of a literary arts organization, you know what I mean, when I grow up, and that's how I'm gonna support myself, I would have not have seen that was possible, but I'm glad that it did. Does that kind of make sense? I mean, when I created my spoken word series like 12 years ago, they promoted me from receptionist, and I said to them, they said, what do you want to do? What do you want to create? And I said, I want to create a spoken word series for artists of color and indigenous artists. And they said yes, but they could have said no, right? What would have, and we're still running many years later, but what would they have done if they had said no, right? I guess what I'm saying is, I have no idea how I'm here right now. I keep, you know what I mean? I really don't. I do feel like I've worked hard and I've had a lot of luck and a lot of flexibility, but it's always hard to answer that question because who knows?